I'm Fabio Ponciroli, aka Ponch. I'm working for Gerrit Forge, and I'm gonna talk about how to forward Gerrit events to Kinesis, to Jenkins via Kinesis. So, well, you should know now who Gerrit Forge is, so I'm gonna skip this slide. And I'm gonna start with the on the Gerrit side. So how Gerrit exposes nowadays stream events. So what's the status quo? So at the moment, stream events are exposed via SSH connection, either like native SSH connection or via the events plugin, which is a plugin that persists the stream events on file system and exposes them via an API, or via different broker. And we have different brokers. We have RabbitMQ, we have Kafka, Cloud PubSub, and AWS Kinesis at the moment. And now let's have a look on the Jenkins side, how triggers are built, so how those events are consumed. So on the Jenkins side, we have two plugins. One is the Gerrit Trigger plugin. The other one is the Gerrit Code Review plugin. So the Gerrit Trigger plugin can listen to stream events via SSH, or it can also consume stream events via RabbitMQ. While the Gerrit Code Review plugin at the moment trigger the build via webhook in Jenkins. So the integration pattern is different. So what is this Jenkins AWS Kinesis plugin? So first of all, what is Kinesis? Kinesis is an AWS product. Is by definition from the Kinesis page is scalable and durable real-time streaming service. Okay, and what does this Jenkins plugin do? What is for? It's just a plugin that forwards and make available records from Kinesis to Jenkins. So it doesn't need to be necessarily Gerrit events. It can be any type of event. So this plugin can be used outside the Gerrit scope. And this plugin also allows the possibility of triggering builds upon the receive of a message. And is also exploit an extension point so that you can, if you want in another plugin, you can implement the extension point, and whenever a message will be triggered, your subscriber will be called. So why do we need the new plugin? We have already different brokers. We have already RabbitMQ. Why do we need a new plugin and a new broker? Well, that's an effort. So the effort of the community and Gerrit Forge as well, as you've seen from Tony's presentation, is to move Gerrit in a more cloud-native ecosystem. So that's why we thought we are missing a cloud-native broker. And it's also a common pattern to have, for example, Jenkins worker in AWS. So we thought, like, okay, probably we want the broker to be closer to our Jenkins workers. And also, I'm not sure if the Rabbit plugin MQ is still maintained. The last commit was from 4 years ago, so that's another reason why investigating the necessity of the new plugin. So let's have a look at this integration comparison. So on the left side, the rows are plugins, so with an integration pattern. So the first one is a Gerrit Trigger plugin integrated via SSH stream, so listening to SSH events. The second one, Gerrit Trigger plugin, we listening to RabbitMQ. The third one is Gerrit Code Review using webhooks. And the last one is Gerrit Code Review with Kinesis, so our new plugin. And the parameter which I selected to inspect are the durability of the events. So can we keep our events even if Jenkins is down, and even if Gerrit is down, and replay those events later on. So that's the meaning of durability. And then the scalability, as in what happens if I spin up more Jenkins workers and I want to consume more intensively stream events, will my system be able to cope with it? The other is the setup, which is pretty much self-explanatory, and cloud native is another one which is pretty much self-explanatory. So as you can see, the good guy, of course, is our Gerrit code review plus the Kinesis plugin, which is durable as by definition of AWS Kinesis, and scalable again as by definition of Kinesis. And it's easy to set up because the Gerrit code review plugin is easy to set up itself, and also I will show you that the AWS Kinesis as well is quite easy to set up. And also Kinesis itself is pretty straightforward to set up. You just need a couple of clicks to set it up. And of course, it's the only one among these implementation of brokers which is cloud native. And now just quickly go through the configuration. So if once you install your AWS Kinesis Consumer plugin, you will have an extra section in the global configuration where you can just set up the region where you want to consume your streams from. Just need to set an application name, and you can configure an array of streams. So you just need to specify the stream name, where do you want to start consuming from, and if you want or not to trigger a SCM build upon a message you receive. In case you want to do it, you also need to specify the JSON path query to extract the name of your project inside the payload of your message. We have our Gerrit code review with AWS Kinesis plugin installed. And we are going to shut down Jenkins. So we can show what I want to show is that even if Jenkins is down, as you can see, and we push a commit, once we spin up against Jenkins, we will be able anyway to trigger a build. So that means that our build is not going to get lost, even if Jenkins was down for maintenance or for problem with Jenkins. So now we push the change, and here you can see we are just listening to the Kinesis events. And as you can see my at the bottom, you should see my events just coming in Kinesis. And now if you continue, Jenkins is still down, as you can see. Our change came in, Jenkins down, top left. And now we're gonna spin up again Jenkins. And once Jenkins is up, it might take a while, but once Jenkins is up, we should be able to see our build starting and compiling our change, basically. So now we're gonna log in Jenkins, and here we go. There you go. So on the left side, you see our build that has been started, has been picked up, and in the list of changes here, you can see our build. So basically, Jenkins was able to cope with the downtime. I attached at the end of the presentation a list of useful links if you want to refer to offline. And I am ready for questions if we have time.